Good morning. Good morning. What a beautiful day. And it's Monday and it's the 8th of August. And I'm Karen Kierton. I'm your chief socialite, social media trainer, social media mentor, and coach working with businesses and individuals to help them get more customers, clients more easily. And what do? Well, I do it by, and I was asked this last week actually. Somebody said, why do you do what you do and why are you different at what you do? And it's because I pride myself in trying to ditch the jargon. That's a really huge thing for me is let's just get away from all of the terminology as much as we can. So those of you that join me regularly will know that I'm live every Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning. This week before it gets too hot. And every Monday, I'm here to share my top tips on social media. And a lot of the time, they're on LinkedIn. But let me just get something straight. A lot of the things that I talk about, the principles, apply whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. So it's not enough just to post regularly. I was working with a really lovely team last week and trying to explain to them that it's not enough just to post consistently. Yes, consistency is key. You need to be, especially when you are a service-based business, you need to be posting regularly and showing up regularly. So when people are ready to engage and they need your services rather than have an awareness, then it's absolutely essential that you are there for them. That is key, that you are there as that person that is the expert in what you do. So today I thought I would share some tips about growing your business on LinkedIn because that's where we're hanging out today. So I thought it'd be good to talk about LinkedIn. And just the same as any platform, it's not enough just to post regularly. In fact, excuse me, I think it's time for a slurp of coffee. Excuse me. Think about it this way. If your time, and I'm the same as you guys, my time's tight. We've all got the same 24 hours in a day, but we all have different responsibilities and demands on our time. Especially if you've got children at home right now in the school holidays, that can be difficult. So think about how you could best use your time. And actually today I am doing a session for my online program about managing your time online. This is exactly one of the things I want to talk about, which is you'd be better off planning in fewer posts. Yes, I did say fewer posts in the week, but spending some of the time you might have been creating images in Canva, thinking about your content, into actually engaging with your perfect clients. Have you thought about putting together a spreadsheet with your perfect clients and making a list of them and maybe just tracking when you're engaging on their posts because you don't know the point at which they're going to go from, I know who they are, I have sort of an idea of what they do, sort of an idea of how they can help me to, I need your help right now. So let's jump over onto LinkedIn and just share with you just a couple of ideas. So if you're not already doing this, take some time, absolutely take some time. Let's just square screen, tab. So take some time to really, and this all comes back to the plan. Everything I do comes back to the plan is you should know who your perfect clients are. But let's just say, for example, they are HR managers, and it doesn't matter whether I can type or not. So we type in HR manager. In fact, let's just change it to HR manager and research. And this is all in a free version of LinkedIn. And then we're going to change it to people. And that gives us 3 million people. So what I want to do is change that location maybe to UK. And that gives us 186,000 people. You could then change that to second degree connections. So second degree connection is one of my connections. So we show that down, and that filters down to 24,000 people. Now you could make it even more niche, and you could change that location to Birmingham. Since I was just watching the coverage of the Commonwealth Games. There we go, Birmingham, England. Show results. That gives us 727 results. And this is what I would start and potentially create a list of people that I would be interested in engaging with, having a conversation with, if that was my perfect customer. And being really clear that these are people I want to engage with. Now, I wouldn't sit there and just click connect. I would take the time, because LinkedIn's about business relationships for me. Some people will use Autobots to do this. Some people will say, this is a demographic, and just pay for an automated sequence and do it. I think business relationships are about building rapport. And it's really essential that we build rapport with our future customers. So by taking the time and maybe only doing, say, 5 a day, but you could certainly screen grab that search and come back to it. You could put those people into a list and then start and track it. And it took me seconds to do that. Because once you've then got them, what I would then do is I would look at their individual profiles, see if they're active on LinkedIn before I send them a connection request first, and just say to connect, to learn more about you. Just really friendly. The other thing I'll be doing is, if we would jump back over onto LinkedIn, is I would be jumping over and I would be engaging with people's posts. And this is really key. So if we go on back onto the home page, so there's Maria, the lovely Maria Hansen, one of my favorite people in our area. And what they do is incredible. Now, Maria is not a target customer for me, but I would still maybe celebrate that post because I want to support it. But I might go down here, the lovely Janet. So this is, she posted this earlier today, and we can have a look at that, and I can comment live on this. Oops. I'll just be seen to support Janet because she's part of my community, and it's astonishing what you can do. So we can take moments to look at these and say, well, are these posts that I genuinely want to engage in? Because that's really important. So we can have a look at this. The army's being sued. Do I want to get involved in that conversation? This is Lynn, who's part of our community. She wrote that about a week ago, so I'm not going to engage in it. But you get the gist, because if you spent some time, rather than building lots of content and posting lots of content and shoving it out there, if you spent 15 minutes each day, or maybe an hour a week, then you could spend that time engaging with posts, searching for your perfect customers, building your audience. And by doing that, you're moving nearer to building relationships with your future clients. So that's me for today, Karen Curitan, as ever, talking fact, not fluff, about social media. And I'll see you next Monday. Oh, I won't be here next Monday. I'm off to London Village. I'm going to see my fabulous niece, who is in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child in the West End. So I will not be here next Monday, but I'll be here next Tuesday. So date for your diary, and I'll see you soon. Take care.